Hey, what's up? This is James from Guitar Lessons with James, and in today's video, we're going to talk about why every guitarist needs a capo. And we're going to talk about the 3 questions I get most regarding capos, including what kind of capo should I get and how much should I spend, which capos should I absolutely avoid, and how to avoid the beginner capo mistake that will ruin your sound. Before we dive into all of that, I just want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment and let me know what you think about today's video. It helps a ton in getting this account and this video out to more guitarists who need this information. All right, so let's dive into the topic. Why does every guitarist need a capo? First of all, it allows you to unlock all of those shimmering pro-level voicings that all your heroes use. For example, the chords way up here on the neck, shapes that you already use, but when you play a C chord, it just sounds so different. Merely just raising the position by using a capo puts you in that 3% of players who are utilizing other places in the neck. Secondly, a ton of our favorite songs are written using capos. Think about Wildflowers by Tom Petty. Wouldn't sound the same without a capo. And lastly, it makes it super easy to write killer second guitar parts if you're jamming with a buddy or you're multi-tracking guitar parts in your home recording software. Think about it, if you've got 2 guitars playing at the same time, you don't want them both playing the same chords in the same spot on the neck. It really narrows the frequency range and it makes things sound small. So just have one guitarist play in the first 3 frets while the second guitarist uses a capo and plays the same chords but in a new location on the neck. For example, if one guitarist is playing G, C, D down here, another guitarist can play G, C, D up here, say capoed 7th fret, but instead they play a C shape, an F shape, and a G shape. And when you put them together, you get this beautiful, wide, sparkling sound. If you want me to film another video that goes deep into how to transpose chords from down here into other places on the neck using a capo, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to make that for you. Okay, so now let's go on to the 3 questions that I get most about capos. Question number 1, what kind of capo should I get and how much should I spend on it? So over the years, I've played with hundreds of capos that span a variety of different styles. And the one that I've landed on that I like the most, that stood the test of time, that's the easiest to use at shows, is the Kaiser capo. They don't sponsor this video, although if Kaiser, if you're watching this and you want to, go ahead and hit me up. These capos are great, they keep their strength for years, and they're super easy and quick to apply. A Kaiser capo like this should cost you about 22 bucks, something like that. You do not need to spend much more on a capo. Question number 2, which kind of capo should you avoid? The one that I would say to avoid are the ones that have the clamping mechanism that get in the way of your thumb. This is an example of one of them. If you put the capo on, look at the way that all of the gear is located behind the neck. This is the place where your thumb would go when you do certain types of chord voicings, or if you use the capo up high. If you put the capo up high, the knuckle of your thumb gets in the way. It's such a pain in the ass, this would definitely be distracting live. The kind of capo that you want to get are the ones where all the mechanical stuff is above the neck. Look at this Kaiser capo that I recommended before. Look at how all of the gear is above and even a little bit in front of the neck. So now my thumb is not getting blocked. I have all this space back here to move. And even when I move it way up high, the thumb is not getting blocked. So again, look at the difference here. This one has all of the mechanics behind the neck, right where your thumb needs to be. Whereas this one has all the mechanics above and in front of where the thumb needs to be. It creates all the real estate you need to play your chords freely. And number 3, how to avoid the beginner capo mistake that will ruin your sound. Even the best capos can make your strings out of tune when you put it on. Unless the tension in a capo is perfectly adjusted for your guitar, it's going to make your thicker strings sharp. It's just kind of unavoidable. So the wrong way to do it is to just put your capo on and play. You're gonna be sharp, you're not gonna be in tune with the rest of your band, it's gonna sound like shit. So here's the step-by-step process in order to make your guitar sound great using a capo. Number 1, get your guitar in tune without the capo. Number 2, put the capo where you want it, open it up as wide as it'll go, then let the clamp go onto the back of your neck. That way you won't bend your strings. All right, now look at your strings and make sure that you haven't bent them down or upwards. The third step is to retune your guitar, and you'll notice that every string, especially the thicker ones, is going to be a little bit sharp. So with a tuner, I use one of these snark tuners here. Play your first string, notice that it's sharp. Give the string a little tug and see if it comes down to where you want it to be before you start messing with the tuning pegs. And if you give it a little tug but it still doesn't go in tune, then you can use your tuning pegs. If you're going to use your tuning peg to tune it, make sure you go slightly below where you want it to go and then tune it up slightly to perfect pitch. That way it locks the tuning peg in. You don't want to tune down into perfect pitch because that sets the tuning peg mechanics into a position where they can loosen. You always want to tune just a little bit below perfect and then tune up into perfect because that locks the tuning pegs into a position where they stay locked. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a like, a subscribe, or a comment. With all these tips, now you're going to be able to use what I consider to be a guitarist's most valuable tool to the fullest extent. Remember, these things allow you to escape the bottom 3 frets. It allows you to play those shimmering, pro-level voicings that all your heroes use. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Go have some fun with the capo. Let me know how it goes. And hey, if you're this far into the video, I want to tell you about something really cool. The Folk Guitar MasterClass. It's for guitarists who are finally ready to move past that plateaued beginner phase and start playing like the artists that they love. This isn't some generic, massive library of courses that you're going to get lost in. I'll be in there guiding you every step of the way, and together we'll unlock the soul of your acoustic guitar with a step-by-step roadmap that ensures that every essential technique is covered. And right now you can join hundreds of other guitarists in the Folk Guitar Masterclass with a free 7-day trial. You can unlock the entire thing for a full week. Doesn't cost a cent. And remember, all your heroes started with the same handful of chords. You just need to know what they did next. And that's what the Folk Guitar Masterclass is all about. So click the button and start your 7-day free trial now.